Good morning students, welcome back in our science online class. Today we are going to discuss about one more resource, that is forest. As you know, forest is very important for us. Have you seen forest somewhere? So what is forest? So forest is a place or the area where we can see the too many different kinds of plants and animals, because different kinds of food chains are available in the forest. And why we can see the different kinds of animals? Because all these animals can get shelter easily in the forest. Because forest is their house or shelter. They can hide easily. They can get their food easily in the forest. That is why they live in the forest. Okay? So forest play very important role. Now how forest plays important role? For example, we get many things from the forest like wood, timber, then medicinal plants also we get from the forest. Okay? Then gum, gum, dink, that also we get from the forest. Then honey also we get from the forest. Different kinds of flowers we get from the forest. Yes or no? So many things we get from the forest, and that things we use in our life. Okay? Second thing, nowadays this whatever the forest areas are there, that areas becoming deforest. Actually, forest means too many trees, but nowadays the number of people are increasing, and these increasing people demand more and more for their shelter. Is it correct, students? Yes. So for making their shelter, people are cutting thousands of trees, and that's why the forest area becoming deforest. For example, making furniture, we are cutting the trees. For construction of houses, building, factories, we are cutting the trees. So automatically that area is becoming deforest. You see, without trees means we are making open area. Yes, but one thing keep in mind, we are making our shelter, we are making our shelter. For example, we are cutting trees for making our shelter, but we are destroying the shelter of animals. Means we are becoming selfish. We are making our shelter. That's why we are cutting the trees. But we are destroying animal shelter. So where the animals will go? And that's why some animals are coming nowadays in society or in city. Because they are not getting enough place, or they are not getting the shelter. They are not getting the hiding place in the forest. So where they will go? Second thing, the forest plays very important role. Forest is also called as the green lungs, as they provide us a living gas essential for our life, that is for the oxygen. If there are too many trees, so these trees can produce more and more oxygen, and that oxygen we utilize. Means we depends on plants, but indirectly we are cutting the plants. Knowingly, unknowingly, everyone knows plants are very good for us. Plants play a very important role in our life. If plants are not there, we cannot get the oxygen. Without oxygen, we cannot survive. But even though we are cutting the trees, trees play very important role in water cycle, as we know. Without trees, is it possible? No. That is why the day by day, you see, the water cycle is getting disturbed because of this only. So we should think this. So how to prevent this deforestation? So we need to protect our forest, as wiping away our forest is leading to many natural disasters. We have to face many problems in future. If there are no trees. There will be a more soil erosion if there are no trees. Yes or no, students? Water cycle will get disturbed. Global warming will be there. So this kind of problems we have to face in future. So that's why students try to avoid the cutting of trees. So you can insist to your neighborhoods, you can insist to people those are cutting the trees. Tell them, please don't cut the trees. These trees are very important for us. Tell them, insist them, at least plant the trees instead of cutting trees. This is very good for your health in future. Okay, students? So this is about the forest. Now next one is about the fuel. You know, students, fuel. So this is also one kind of natural resources. There are three major forms of fuels. First one is coal, oil, natural gas. Do you know coal? Very good. Oil and natural gas. All three were formed millions of years ago from the remains of living organisms. These all are called fossil fuels. And these fossil fuels are take millions of period or millions of days or years to prepare under the ground. So how this fossil fuel is prepared or how this fossil fuel is obtained? So fossil fuels are non-renewable in nature. We cannot generate again and again. Yes or no? So this fossil fuel means when the forest or animals sometimes buried under the ground and with high pressure and temperature, these plants' bodies, animals' body decomposed in absence of air and form a oil. That is called fossil fuel. So fossil fuels are non-renewable in nature. This means these resources are depleted, they will never be available again. Nowadays you see the petrol cost, diesel cost increasing. Do you know why? Number of vehicles are increasing, number of vehicles demand more and more petrol and diesel. People are increasing, vehicles are increasing, but at the same time this fossil fuel is remain as it is. It is not increasing because this fossil fuel obtained by slow process. It takes millions of years to form under the ground. It is not like that within a 1 year, within a 2 year, within a 1 day we can produce under the ground. It is not possible. Yes? So this is non-renewable resource and that is why we should use it carefully. Whatever these fuels are there, we should use carefully. Otherwise what will happen, you know? After some years, in future, our next generation will not get such kind of fossil fuel. Then whatever these vehicles are there, these vehicles will remain as it is on their place. Because these vehicles require petrol or diesel to burn. Yes or no? So without petrol and diesel, these vehicles we cannot use. Yes or no? So we should use very carefully. We can conserve the fuels by using the fuel efficient technology. Means we should find such ways or we should invent such kind of vehicle which use the less fuel and run more. So this is the one task for you, student. You can also find, you can also invite, you can also discover or invent such kind of vehicle which require less petrol and which can run more. Okay? So we should, and one more thing, we should find out the other ways also. Like nowadays electrical vehicles are available. Some solar vehicles are available. So we have to find the another way also to stop or to reduce the fuel. Okay? Or use of fuel. There are many other ways to conserve the fuel, like using a hybrid car. Nowadays hybrid cars are available. Yes or no? Second thing, using public mode of transport instead of our own vehicle. Okay. Next, which have already discussed in our previous chapter. Okay. So these are the things. You can use the solar vehicles. You can use the electrical vehicles. So this way way you can reduce the use of fuel. Okay students? So this is about the fuel students. Now last one is about minerals. Now what is the minerals? Minerals are resources are limited and it takes millions of years in the formation. These are also limited resource and this takes millions of years for their formation. They are also non-renewable resources like fuel. We should use carefully whatever the minerals are there. Minerals does not increase so much that they are hardly left for our future generation. We should use them in such a manner that our future generation also enjoy this gift of nature. So whatever the resources are there which we get from the nature, that all natural resources we should use carefully. If we use carefully, then only our future generation will get this God gift, okay, and they will enjoy. Okay student? So here our lesson is over. I hope you understood all the different kinds of natural resources. So today's work, you can complete the exercise in your notebook. Okay students?